Hey, welcome. This is Prince Oladipo. So I'll be taking this class here now. The speaking of ancient Hebrew. So now I want to learn the ancient Hebrew. Yeah, learning Yoruba is to make it easier for you to be able for us to be able to come to this level. I believe that you've learned one or two things from the Yoruba class. Well, so we will now be going to the ancient Hebrew letter. I was trying to. Well, I'm gonna break it down just like the way it's done in Yoruba in the area, and you're gonna break it down to simpler things so that we can see how we go through all these things. But here we have to be more open because here we are not adopting any English letter into this ancient Hebrew language. Just like so, it would be an insult to these ancestors, those who spoke and used this language, that they were so in-depth of descriptively giving names to everything around them. So it would be an insult to now adopt English words into their language. No, I think so. It's an insult. So by the grace of Oyoiwa, I've been able to look at the way they describe words and be able to form words that represent any English word. So there's no adoption here. That's what we look at what the English word is saying, and then we bring out words that say exactly the same thing. So we don't adopt English word in this ancient Hebrew letter. So you have to be very open. So you will not be. So it's not going to be as easy as you learn Yoruba when they say faweli. There's nothing like faweli here. There's nothing like consonant here. So here we are dealing with a pure language that's on its own. So welcome to Oyashira Torah Research Institute, and welcome to speaking ancient Hebrew language. As Abraham, Abiare Yamo, and then Mosha, and Oya Okoibi, and all the rest of them. Welcome. Ale Ifa, Iba Eyiti, Isoeno Aba Ore. So I said before, so now we begin. We're going to Hebrew straight. So Aba Ore is actually the word you call Hebrew. And you say Hebrew. So it's Abba Hore, that is people from beyond. Ore means if Father please. Abba means people that are staying beyond. So Abba Hore, that is so Abba Hore. So and then the word Iso Eno. Iso means what is being thrown, what is being casted. Iso Eno, what the mouth is casting out. Actually, when we speak, what we are actually doing is that we are casting out air. We are casting out sound. So, you are casting out, you are releasing sound, you are pushing out, like casting out air from your mouth. So it is in the process of casting out that air that what you are making, that sound is being formed. And it is this sound that we are being put together to get our word. Now, how do we play musical, all those wind pipe instrument? You blow air. When air is being casted to them, they cast that air out through their shapes and then out. So that's when they produce the reverse sound. So we say Isoeno. So Isoeno is meant to what? The language. And Isoeno, the language, the words of Abaori, the words, the language. The Isoeno, that is what the Abaori are saying. The Isoeno Abaori. Then, unlike the word alphabet, no, this one is not alphabet. Actually, the word alphabet is talking about the beginning to the ending of the letters. So we are using Aleifa, Iba Eyiti, that is Aleifa, the A and the B, then continue that. Aleifa, Iba Eyiti, Iso Eno, Aba Ore. So I told you before we started, so here we are now. So Aleifa, Iba Eyiti, Iso Eno, Aba Ore. So thank God, actually we've seen the formation of letters. So you can see Aleifa, then Iba Eyiti, we're talking about the first two letters. The Iso Eno, Aba Ore, or the Sosa New. So Aleifa, Iba Eyiti, Iso Eno, Aba Ore, J 23. We have 23. So I will not use Yoruba word also here, Yoruba numbering, and we've not come into numbering system here. So that's why I'm not going to use the ancient Hebrew numbering system, since I've not really open us up onto it. So 23. Then for further understanding, we'll be looking at the letters under two headings. Ìpín sí èjì, ṣe, ṣe, Aleifa, ìbá èyí tí ìsọ ẹnu abá orí. That is ìpín. You remember when I say ìpín is open up. So ìpín sí èjì, that is open up into two. Ìpín sí èjì say, that is happen to, befell. Aleifa ìbá, that is aleifa ìbá èyí tí ìsọ ẹnu abá orí. That is the alphabet being spoken by the abá orí. So we have two. Ìró, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. So I'm putting this one so that you can understand. This is what we call, so this is the name for consonant. Ìró, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. You know, when we say we are casting out sound, we're casting out ear to make sound. So ìró, that sound that when you want to cast it out, you block your breath, the breathing. You block the passage of air. Ìró, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. That is the sound that when you are making it, you block the passage of air. So this is what we are. So ìró, ìṣe, èémí, so like D. You want to say D now, your tongues D. So you block D. So the passage of air is being blocked. Unlike we say open passage. Open passage. But B, D, B, you have to close your mouth to block some air. That's when you can produce those sounds. So there are sounds that you block the word, you block the part of air, your breath, to cast out. So ìró, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. Then the second one is what? Ìró, lá, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. Now some Yoruba speaker want to say lie, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. It is not lie. If you call it together like that, it must sound like I think it's lie, but it is not lie. It is la. La in Yoruba means no. And you ó ṣe, ó ní lá, òun ò ní ṣe. Ó máa ṣe kanlẹ̀, ó ní lá, òun kọ́. La means not me, no. That is la. Ó ṣe kanlẹ̀, la. That is la, èmi kọ́. That is no. It means strong no. So ìró, lá, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. Ìṣe, èémí, sọ means you block the breath that you want to cast out in order to produce a sound. But here, ìró, that is sound, ìró never block sound to cast out. Like it's sound that you never block sound to cast out. So ìró, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. So these words are new words. So we don't repeat. We don't borrow English words. English speakers have borrowed ancient Hebrew letters and everything. So we don't borrow them. So we must keep up the standard of our ancestors that Oyoiwa, the creator of existence, has revealed unto us. So now here we see ìró, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. That is what they call consonant. Ìró, ìṣe, èémí, sọ. So the first one is the B sound, and then just as I've said before, you see in the previous class where the creation of origination of all those letters. So this is B sound, and they use ìbá, èyí tí. I don't know where this cursor is always hiding like that. Ìbá, èyí tí, ìbá, èyí tí, that is habitation, dwelling, abode of. So and I know we still remember this very well from your previous class of how they originate those letters. D sound, gumole. I explained this during the origination that for this exactly, this is gumole. That is what it is, cornered perfectly to the ground. But the later version of it does not represent the name gumole. They are like gumoli. And they have igun, but they are not on the ground. So they are what? They just have igun. So that is igun is upon it. That means they have changed the word from gumole to what? Igumo, or igumole, or igumoli. That is something that corner is upon. It is something that is cornered. It is something that is cornered. Igumoli. Then D. So for their D sound, they have D, li, eti, D, li, eti, blocked at the edge, and you can see the picture, something that is blocked at the edge. He, he, him, him, him. That is praise. So we, ìwọ, that's hook or peg. Ìwọ. So in the ancient Hebrew time, all these first letter, this E sound, they don't actually all these vowels, they don't represent them. It's only the consonant that the consonant is only the only two vowel sound they have represented is the O sound and then the R sound. And the R sound, sometimes they also use it for the A, for as a ale, which is elu. So they use it for R sound and they use it for the A sound. So this is ìwọ. So this is a Z sound. So they use this object. Now this is to represent the Z sound, and the name of this is what, zan or yo now. So it's as if you are reading a ada b bata. So you can say for them Z zan or yo now. Z zan or yo now. Z zan or yo now. That is for clearing the road path. For clearing the road path, or for clearing the grass on the path. This sound, key sound, like K sound, K sound, K sound, then K ita, cut out or separate out. Cut out or separate out, K ita. Then a T sound, T, te ate, spread, displaying, weave. So it is a weave it's a spread displaying. So it is used for displaying. It is a spread for displaying. It's a weave spread for displaying goods. A weave spread for displaying goods. The ye sound, the ye sound, your ode. So we understand this already from the last previous class, that is brought out, yode, the ye sound. And also this also have represent the J sound too. Then Yoruba today we have the J sound, so this also represent the J sound. And also I noticed that some of the words that we have the ye sound, if I put the J sound, and I will still get I get Yoruba words that mean the same thing as putting the Y sound in it. And also we have a tribe, Igala people, in Western Nigeria too, and as well as the Middle Belt. The name of God is Oyoiwa, which is Oyo. But now, if you remove that Y and you put J, it's what? Ojo. So they are actually, that is the name they are calling God. The creator of heaven and the earth is Ojo. They call him Ojo. To show that, so that also confirms that. So we have a tribe that still retain the name of God as Oyo, but they are using the J and not the Y. So they call him Ojo. So you can see that. So this shows that either the J and the Y are not just. I don't think the J is a recent letter, recent sound, as the most of our people in America are saying. But I think they've all been together, but one is more prominent than the other. The G sound is more prominent than the J sound. So we have the G, so the Yode. Then we have the key, we have the key. No, the key. So the K and the H. No, like the K and the K, the so the kra sound is the kakbo. So they use this folding, which means kakbo. Fold together, kakbo, to represent the word, the kra sound. There's a li sound, lomo odi. You already know why they choose this. So lomo odi. So you're just reading here that twist backward. Mi, o mi, ye mi. Shaking, never stop shaking, and that means water. Ni, o ni. Its owner asks something about the potent and power of a seed. Somo is somo, to stock with. okay, a stalker, stalker, something that you stalk, is summer. When opens up, when eno, it's also what? Fair eno, that is fair eno, yeah, fair no, open your mouth, like you say. So it's the P and the F, they're interchangeably, just like the J and the G sound. This is the tss, tss. This is like TS, tss. Sa ode, all of aunt. It's sa de, all of aunt. Then you have the qui sound, the K and the W, the qui sound. Kobo, that is what? To pack together, to come to stay together. From here they come and they stay together. Kobo. I'm sorry for that C sound. Then with the next letter is a ri. So you understand it. Ri ishe, behold happenings. Ori. This is a Yoruba proverb I used today. Ori onishe, that is Ori, one who is beholding, who is seeing, is the owner of the work. That is, so it shows that Riishe is that, I mean, this Riishe is the activity, is the normal way the owner of work used to say. They will stand up and be looking at the happenings, they will be looking at the activity of people that they have given work to. So the Yoruba word is saying Ori, that is one who is seeing. Leonie Ishe is the owner of what? Is the owner of the work, is the owner of the activities that those people are doing. So the beholder is the owner. So behold, so this picture is like picture of the owner who is beholding the happenings, the works, the work that has been done by the employers, but by the employees. Employees. So for the she sound, shin, use the two front teeth. The ta, so it tower. So I don't put the I here, but it's a tower, like is a place, a target, a mark where you choose something to. A tower, like that is the. They go say that is the tower. That is, a tower is a place you are supposed to shoot where something should enter. War means to stay. So a tower, that is shoot into it. Shoot into, a place to be shoot into, a tower. So a tower, so a place to be shoot into, like a set target, a place to be shoot into. But the real definition, direct definition is a tower, like a place to be shot into, to be shot into, to shoot into, a place to be shot into. That's a marking, a tower. B, going, tightness of knot. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining this. These are reading of letters. So next, we'll see next class. So now in this, we are still under the first this speaking ancient Hebrew. So we're looking at the vowels. Iro, la, ise, emi. Iro, la, never stopping the breath. Like is that the sound you make without stopping the breath. Ah. So we are looking at the one that are represented. Ah, that is ale ifa. So most of the time, this diagram is actually oxen. It's majorly used for R sound, but sometimes it is used for the A sound. That's why I put the A sound. It's used for as A. That's why you call elu, elu. So elu, and they call it ale, but it's elu. So the A sound, the R sound, majorly as I sound, the A sound. Then I put this one O because the Yoruba today is used to they call it what's called elu. They call it olu. So that is then the second vowel sound, the only two vowel sounds that are written that were noted when by the ancient Hebrew speakers is this o, is oyo, a see-through hole, a see-through passage, like the passage of a fountain, a kind of a passage, something that leads through a hole, like the eyes, a see-through. So now, irola, ise, emiso, like these vowels that are not in use in ancient Hebrew letterings, but are going to be of use in our studies are e, u. Even though they did not represent, we have the A the A is being used because alif sometimes that alif is being used as A, and sometimes as the way Yoruba are using already as O, but but the one that are not at all, that cannot, there's no connection at all, is E, I, U. Even though they are there in their, when they speak, we know that the U sound is there, the U sound is there, the U sound is there, but they are not being in their writings, they did not designate them. So, but therefore, so look at that. Therefore, all the vowels we will be using are 7: A, E, I, O, U, as being used by the